Now we have talked about the nerve, and one question that was asked and that is asked very routinely at all the centers wherever I go is question number 12. Now why this question is asked routinely everywhere is because of this, that this is a nerve and we are talking of Wallerian degeneration. So it contains neurons. This is a nerve trunk that contains neurons. Now, fifth degree injury to the nerve and a sharp cut to the nerve. Now, first thing is, according to the definition, the Wallerian degeneration is degeneration of the neuron in the stump which is distal to the site of injury. So this is the sharp cut nerve, and Wallerian degeneration is seen in the distal stump and in the proximal stump up to the nearest node of Ranvier. So that's not much. So basically we are only talking about the distal stump. Now what are the changes that happen in the distal stump? Or let's say what are the changes that are seen after a nerve is injured or sharply cut. 24 to 48 hours is the first change, that is chromatolysis. Up to 3 days, the distal stump can transmit the action potential, but after that it does not. Then 8 to 10 days is physical destruction of myelin. Well, just before that, 6 to 8 days axonal degeneration, then physical destruction of myelin, or let's say myelin degeneration, 8 to 10 days. 15 days, well, I will just add here myelin degeneration as in physical destruction of myelin. Chemical destruction of myelin takes about 30 days after the injury. Anyways, from 15th day onward, the repair starts. So repair will involve these processes: sprouting. So sprouting from this end, and Schwann cell proliferation. Schwann cells will proliferate in the distal stump. Now you see, the first change in the sharp cut nerve has been asked. The answer should be chromatolysis, because they are asking about the entire nerve. And this nerve cell body imbibes and Nissls granules disappear. The changes of chromatolysis are seen in this nerve and in this axon, to be precise. But if they were to ask the first change seen in the Wallerian degeneration, then the answer cannot be chromatolysis. Chromatolysis is the first change, but that's happening in the nerve cell body, which is here in the proximal part. So if they have asked first change in the Wallerian degeneration, then the answer cannot be chromatolysis, because then we need to talk about the changes in the distal stump, and then the answer would be axonal degeneration or degeneration of neurulema, then followed by myelin degeneration, and then the rest of the changes that will follow, Schwann cell proliferation and also. So this question is always a tricky one, and therefore we must see what they are actually asking. So these are some of the things related to the nerve.